What if the most dangerous man in America didn't look dangerous at all? No mask, no weapon in his hand. Maybe he smiled, spoke calmly, or blended perfectly into everyday life. Throughout US history, some men caused fear, not because of how they looked, but because of the damage they left behind. Lives destroyed, families shattered, and a nation forever changed. These were not movie villains. They were real people, walking among ordinary citizens, hiding their intentions until it was too late. And once their true nature was revealed, America was never the same again. In today's video, we are looking at 5 of the most dangerous men in US history. Men whose actions shocked the country, exposed major failures in the system, and forced new laws to be written. This is not a video to glorify crime or violence. It is a reminder of how dangerous influence, ideology, manipulation, and unchecked power can become in the wrong hands. Each story you're about to hear carries a lesson about trust, warning signs, and the importance of staying aware in a world where danger doesn't always announce itself. Watch till the end, because the final name on this list is responsible for one of the deadliest attacks on American soil, and its impact is still felt today. Ted Bundy. Ted Bundy is remembered as one of the most deceptive criminals in American history. What made him especially dangerous was not just his crimes, but how easily he gained people's trust. Bundy appeared intelligent, polite, and harmless. He used this image to manipulate victims, often pretending to be injured or in need of help. For years, he moved across multiple states, staying ahead of law enforcement while continuing his violent acts. His case shocked the nation because it shattered the belief that danger always looks suspicious. Bundy forced investigators to rethink how criminals are profiled and taught society a painful lesson. Evil doesn't always come with warning signs. Sometimes, it looks completely normal. Jeffrey Dahmer's story is one of horror and failure. His crimes were among the most disturbing in US history. But what makes his case even more terrifying is how many chances there were to stop him. Warning signs were repeatedly ignored, even when victims tried to escape. Dahmer's actions exposed serious flaws in law enforcement and social systems meant to protect vulnerable people. The nation was left asking how such crimes could continue for so long without intervention. Dahmer became a symbol of what happens when society fails to listen, act, and protect. His case led to major conversations about accountability and victim advocacy. John Gotti represented danger through power and influence. As the leader of the Gambino crime family, he controlled a vast criminal network involving extortion, bribery, and violence. Known as the Teflon Don, Gotti avoided conviction for years, openly living a life of luxury while spreading fear behind the scenes. His confidence came from money, loyalty, and intimidation. Gotti showed that danger doesn't always come from a single person, but from organized systems built on fear and corruption. His eventual conviction marked a turning point in the fight against organized crime and strengthened federal law enforcement tools. Charles Manson's danger came from his ability to control minds. He wasn't powerful, wealthy, or physically intimidating, yet he convinced his followers to commit brutal murders for him. Using manipulation, fear, and false beliefs, Manson created blind loyalty within his cult. His case terrified America because it proved that words and influence could be as deadly as weapons. Manson exposed how vulnerable people can be exploited when they're searching for purpose or belonging. His crimes changed how society understands cult behavior, psychological manipulation, and the dangers of unquestioned obedience. Timothy McVeigh is considered one of the deadliest domestic terrorists in US history. In 1995, he carried out the Oklahoma City bombing, killing 168 people, including children. His actions were driven by extremist ideology and resulted in massive loss of innocent life. The attack shocked the entire nation and exposed the serious threat of domestic terrorism. McVeigh's crime changed national security policies, emergency response systems, and how America monitors internal threats. His legacy is a grim reminder that ideology, when fueled by hatred, can cause devastating consequences on a massive scale. These 5 men were different in background, motive, and method, but they shared one terrifying truth. Their actions changed America forever. Their stories remind us that danger doesn't always arrive with loud warnings or obvious signs. Sometimes it hides behind charm, influence, or ideology. Remembering these cases isn't about fear or fascination with crime. It's about awareness, accountability, and honoring the victims whose lives were taken too soon. History teaches us that understanding the past is one of the strongest ways to protect the future. Stay aware, stay informed, and never underestimate the power of recognizing warning signs before it's too late.